So we all have a relationship with our mothers. Sometimes it's a good relationship, while others are worse. We can prevent bad relationships from happening, but we could also make bad relationships happen. In If I Should Have a Daughter, originally written by Sarah Kay, performed by Kaitlin Reese. If I should have a daughter, instead of Mom, she's going to call me Point B. Because that way that no matter what happens, at least she can always find her way to me. And I'm going to paint the solar systems on the back of her hands, so she has to learn the entire universe before she can say, I know that like the back of my hand. And she's going to learn that this life will hit you hard in the face and wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much I like the taste of air. There is hurt here that can't be fixed by Band-Aids and poetry. So the first time that she realizes Wonder Woman isn't coming, I'll make sure she knows she doesn't have to wear the cape all by herself. Because no matter how wide you stretch your fingers, your hands will always be too small to catch all the pain you want to heal. Believe me, I tried. And baby, I'll tell her, don't keep your nose up in the air like that. I know that trick. I've done it 1,000,000 times. You're just smelling for smoke so you can trail it all the way back to the house where you can try to save the boy who lost everything in the fire. Or at least find the boy who lit the fire in the first place to see if you can change him. But I know she will anyway, so instead I'll always keep an extra supply of chocolate and rainbows because there's no heartbreak that chocolate can't fix. Okay, there's a few heartbreaks that chocolate can't fix, but that's what the rain boots are for. Because rain will wash away everything if you let it. I want her to look at the world through the underside of a glass-bottom boat. I want her to look through a microscope at the galaxies that exist on a pinpoint of a human mind. Because that's the way my mama taught me. There will always be days like this. There will always be days like this, my mama said to me. When you open your hands to catch wind and you only wind up with blisters and bruises. When you step out of the phone booth to try to fly, and the very people you want to save are the ones standing on your cape. And your boots will fill with rain, and you'll be up to your knees in disappointment. And those are the very days you have all the more reasons to say thank you. Because there's nothing more beautiful than the way the ocean refuses to stop kissing the shoreline, no matter how many times it's sent away. You will put the wind in win some, lose some. You will put the star in starting over and over and over. And no matter how many times a landmine erupts in a minute, make sure your mind lands on this beautiful place called Earth. And yes, on a scale from 1 to over-trusting, I'm pretty damn naive. But I want her to know that this world is made out of sugar. It can crumble so easily. So don't be afraid to stick your tongue out and taste it. And baby, I'll tell her, remember, your mama is a worrier and your papa is a warrior. And you are the girl with small hands and big eyes who never stops asking for more. Remember that good things come in 3 and so do bad. And always apologize when you've done something wrong. But don't you ever apologize for the way your eyes refuse to stop shining. Your voice is small, but don't ever stop singing. And when they finally slip you heartache and slip war and hatred underneath your door and offer you handouts on street corners of cynicism and defeat, you tell them that they really ought to meet your mother.